Hey guys, I'm back again to do another video for the TheHORRORman's channel. Well, the theme was to watch a budget slasher, like slashers that come in a horror pack that are sold really cheap. And believe me, I've got gobs of packs that are cheap packs. I mean, anywhere from sci-fi packs to westerns to action to suspense. And I've got a bunch of horror packs. And normally get them at Walmart in the $5 bin, because that was always good. Just like rambling through there and you find one and you're like, oh my gosh, a precious gem. Sometimes you can get some with movies that you've never heard of. Like these. Most of these I've never really heard of. But I'm sure that I don't even know if I've maybe watched one of these. Believe me, I've got like gobs of movies that I need to watch, but and I mean, sometimes you come across some really good ones that have like movies that you've seen before, or really good movies like you got The Messengers and April Fool's Day and different ones in this. I mean, you can get some good ones. This is like an awesome pack to me because it's got Cursed, it's got Halloween H2O, I mean, the Phantoms, the Faculty. I mean, that's a good pack right there, and it was only $5. I mean, 8 movies for $5. Yeah, I got a lot of them 8 packs. You get the 8 packs, the 4 packs, the 5 movie packs. I mean, sometimes there's 10 movies, sometimes there's 16 movies. You just never know. But, yeah, I've been getting a lot of these things. And, like I said, there's probably a bunch I have not watched yet because I have so many of them. But those things I really, really love. And I love finding them, especially if there's good movies in them. I mean, you can't beat that. When it's sold cheap like that, and the $5 ones are, to me, are awesome. Sometimes I get them at the dollar store, but mostly I've been getting them at Walmart. But now our Walmart has kind of, I don't know. They don't have a $5 like big bin anymore. They've got a small bin in the movie section, and it's not very big, and there's not very many movies in it, but they've got a little like thing rack that's got some in it, but it's just not a lot like it used to be, and it's not getting where there's a lot of titles, and most of the stuff I've already got. So, but those are always so fun to find, and if I can find them at garage sales or resale shops, that's awesome too. So, you know. But anyways, I went with, and I believe this one was probably a $5 pack too. I went with Leprechaun from 1993, and this is a good little set because it's got a pumpkin head, it's got some Wishmaster movies, so that's a pretty good little set. And I'm pretty sure that one was a $5 one. So, this movie stars Warwick Davis, who has been in things like Willow. That's an awesome movie right there. Been in a lot of Star Wars movies and 6 Leprechaun movies. Lucky. What are you doing? Making noises. And this also stars Jennifer Aniston, who is best known for Friends. She plays Rachel Green. I've been like Friends in it right now. I was watching Friends on Netflix, and I made it to season 6 when the new year rolled around. They like took it off, and I was so mad because I'm like, how am I gonna finish Friends? But now my sister got HBO Max, so I'm like on the 9th. I think I'm on the 9th season now, so pretty soon I will be able to finish up Friends. But she's also been on a lot of movies, a lot of like comedy like movies like The Bounty Hunter, Just Go With It, We're the Millers, and a heck of a lot more. I didn't want to list everything, but yeah. And then we have Ken Olent. I don't know how you say his name. I'm not good at pronouncing names, but what I best know him from is Summer School, which is a really awesome movie. I really love that movie. And he was also in April Fool's Day. Then we have Mark Holton, who plays Ozzy, and he ended up coming back for The Leprechaun Returns. He's been in movies like A League of Their Own. He played the older Stillwell, is that his name? Kid, anyways. You're gonna lose. Alright, yeah. And he was in Gacy, Teen Wolf, and Pee-wee's Big Adventure. So he's been in quite a few things too. And we got Robert High Gorman, which is the kid. He was in Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead and Forever Young. He's been in a few other things, but you know, I don't know. He looks so familiar that I was like, well, maybe I'm just getting him confused with somebody else, and yeah. But he's been in a few things. Anyways, this is a good movie, which I'm sure most of y'all have seen it, because if you're a horror fan, Leprechaun is an obvious choice for stuff. This actually could have worked as a money slasher, because you got the Leprechaun, he's coming after his gold, so, you know, it could have worked for that category. It's a lot of categories it could work for. Yeah, if there's a St. Patrick's theme, here you go. You got a Leprechaun. That's kind of St. Patrick's-y, right? But I like this movie. It's got, you know, a lot of good comedy in it. Jennifer Aniston's character is kind of, you know, like, don't want to get dirty, is just, she hated the house that they were gonna, I guess, be moving into. It was covered in cobwebs, dust, and there was spiders. And, Ken, whatever his name, what is his name? Ken, I can't pronounce his last name. Anyways, he, said something like, you know, why girls are always afraid of spiders. And that just made me laugh, because I'm like, well, not just girls are afraid of spiders. Tony is afraid of spiders. Sometimes he's more afraid of spiders than I am. I mean, and sometimes I'm more afraid of them than him. It just, in the moments, I guess, you know. But I thought that was funny. And then there's just so many funny parts. Ozzy comes running out of the basement. There's a leprechaun in the basement. You know, and he's a little bit, I don't know, slow or something. But it's just like, he's not the smartest. So they don't believe him. And even though there really is a leprechaun in the basement. And they don't believe him. But, you know, it's just the way he said it and everything. And it's just funny. And then you have some Lucky Clover's cereal. And I read that it was supposed to be like Lucky Charms, actually. But they had agreed to let it be in the film. And then I guess when they seen it, whatever the scene was, they hated it and took their permission back from it. So it didn't end up going in there. But there was Lucky Clover cereal, which had a little leprechaun on it, you know. And it looked like Lucky Charms. It was colored up like Lucky Charms cereal. But, yeah. And then I'm just like, okay, they're shooting at the leprechaun. And I'm just like, why are you wasting your bullets? He's shooting off into the bushes. And there's nothing there. The leprechaun is done gone. And you're just wasting all your bullets. And then later on, he's wasting more bullets. The leprechaun's all in the house everywhere. You don't have a clean shot. He's just whizzing past. You're wasting your bullets. But this is how horror movies always go. They waste their bullets. They drop their knives. Everything to annoy you and make you scream at the TV. But, you know, this movie is just hilarious. And it's a lot of fun. And Warwick Davis, his portrayal of a leprechaun is just awesome with his humor and everything. And he's got the scary kind of look to him. You know, it's just, yeah, he's evil. But yeah, and he can poke a guy's eye out like nothing, you know, just, he's got this. So yeah, there is a little bit of blood, but I wouldn't say they're like mass amounts or anything. There's a few deaths. There's not like mass amounts, but it's just it's a good movie, and I always liked this movie, and he's been in 6 of them. Like, that's awesome. I mean, they made what, 1 or 2 at least after this that are not with him, maybe more. I don't know. I don't know how many movies there is, but I'm just like, he's the best one. When I think of Leprechaun, it's Warwick Davis. I mean, come on now. I really loved him in Willow, but this, I want to say, is one of his most iconic characters. Yeah, I really like this movie, and everybody's pretty cool. You know, it's just a great cast to me. I like everybody, and even though, you know, you got this one being a little dumb, and this one, you know, being I don't like dirt, but it's just a well-balanced, and I just really liked it, and it's been a while since I've watched it. It's been a while since I've watched any of the Leprechaun movies, actually. I'm supposed to have a set somewhere, but, you know, said not to do a set with all of the same kind of movie. So, that's why this is different. Yay, I did right? Okay. But, yeah, this is good. And I don't know. I mean, what can you really say about this? There's not a lot to say. But he really wants his gold. And it's always so funny, you know, how the leprechauns are. They don't like when things are just like thrown out there. Like if you spill a bunch of stuff, they gotta like pick it up and count it, or, you know, different little aspects about them that, well, they got him with the shoes, throwing the shoes out there. He just had to go shine them, you know, and that was just like, oh, genius. When you pick up on stuff and learn how to fight something, you know, you gotta use the weaknesses against them, and that's a good thing. Yeah. And the whole thing with the 4-leaf clover. Yeah, Jennifer Aniston's character, she just basically was giving up, and she's like, no way we're gonna find a 4-leaf clover. And Ozzy is just like, you got to believe. That's all you have to do. You got to believe. And once she decided she was gonna believe, even though she said it, I don't think she was really feeling it, but it was there. She found the 4-leaf clover. He's like, see, all you had to do was believe. But, you know, it's all kinds of stuff like that just, I don't know, makes this movie great. And now I kind of wish I knew where my Leprechaun set was so I could watch the rest of them. But I must press on and try to get my other review in sometime tonight or tomorrow. It's already so late tonight, probably tomorrow. But this has been fun. I enjoyed this movie. I know my reviews suck, but that's okay. Check out the HORRORman's channel, and let's continue to do this awesome reviews, and I'll check you out. Alrighty.